Welcome back, guys. So, next topic for you is movements, skewness, kurtosis. So, these are three different topics. So, first let's consider movements. Now, whatever I am reading out here are as of given in the textbook. So, these are the definitions for you. Okay, so you can consider them as definitions. You can consider my saying as, or you can make the notes of whatever I tell, or else I'll send this PDF to you later. I'll again cut it as of I have sent you. I'll send this PDF later for you. Okay, so first let us see what you mean by moments. Moments are popularly used to describe the various characteristics of frequency distribution such as average, dispersion, skewness and kurtosis. Now, what are moments? Moments are popularly used to describe the various characteristics of a frequency distribution. So, various characteristics of frequency distribution ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಈಗ ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಪ್ ಅದಾವೆ? There are two types. One is raw movements and another one is central movements. Yes, type of two types: raw movements and central movements. What do you mean by raw movements? Movements about an arbitrary point A are known as raw movements and denoted by the symbol mu r. Denoted by the symbol mu r, and it is defined as mu r is equals to summation. Mu r is equals to summation x minus a raised to r divided by n, where n is equals to or where r is equals to 1, 2 and so on. Sir, you ಏನು ಎತ್ತ ಹೆಂಗೆ, don't worry about this. You don't have what you mean by this. You don't have that concept to you. You just need to concentrate on the formula and the sums. That's all. Because they are not given as per the syllabus for me to explain this to you. Because these are little bit higher topics. You need much more knowledge of data, frequency andre ಏನು, data andre ಏನು, okay, classes andre ಏನು, actual theoretical meanings ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸದ್ಯ syllabus ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. So let's not worry about it. Let's try to understand how to solve the sums. That's all. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಾವು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾರಿ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ mu r dash minus it is denoted by mu r dash. So this is raw moment. This is the definition for raw moment. Now what about central moments? Moments about the mean are known as central moments. Moments about the mean are known as central moments. ಈ moments ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಆಗಲಿದೆ are popularly used to describe the various characteristics of frequency distribution. Now whatever you are talking, whatever we are doing, frequency distribution ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇವು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವೆ. ಈಗ 5 to 10, 15 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 10 to 15, 20, ಸೊ 15 to 20, 25 ಇವೇನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, 5, 10, 15 ಅಂತಂತೇಳಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರೋಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, that is known as moments. Okay, so next is central moment. And central moment, they are denoted by mu r. This is mu r dash and that is denoted by mu r. So now mu r, it is given by summation x minus x bar. See, x minus x bar already ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ನೆನಪೈತಿ? ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್, ಮೀನ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪೈತಿ? raised to r divided by n, where r is equals to 1, 2 and so on. So now this is moments about central moment. Central moment is moments about the mean. Here an arbitrary point ಐತಿ. Here we are having an arbitrary point. Here we are having mean. So that is the difference between raw moments and central moments. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್, ಇದು ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಹೋದಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಅ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಿ. Central tendency means center points. So central moments. Central moments are nothing but moments about the mean are known as central moments, and it is given by the formula mu r is equals to summation x minus x bar raised to 1 divided by r is equals to 1 to so on. The first moment about the mean is 0. The first moment about the mean is 0 means mu 1 is equals to 0. Mu 1 is equals to 0 means summation x minus x bar divided by n raised to 1 raised to 1. This is always equals to what? This is always equals to 0. Then the first moment about the 0 is mean. The first the first moment about 0 is mean means x minus 0 divided by n is nothing but x bar. What is x minus 0? Summation x by n. What is this formula? This is formula for mean, right? The first moment about 0 is mean. The second moment about mean is variance. Second moment mu 2 is equals to summation x minus x bar whole square by n. What is this? This is nothing but standard deviation square alone. Standard deviation square alone. It is variance. The third moment about the mean is measure of skewness. So mu 3 is nothing but measure of skewness. Summation x minus x bar raised to 3 divided by n. This is nothing but measure of skewness. Skewness andre ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Next, the fourth moment about the measure is kurtosis. This is skewness, and the fourth moment mu 4 is equals to summation x minus x bar raised to 4 divided by n is nothing but what is kurtosis. ಅವು kurtosis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, skewness ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ moments. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ everything is on this. So give me 2 seconds guys so that I will run this and not waste my time by pausing the video. Okay. Next, Carl Pearson's beta and gamma coefficient based on moments means he has given some formulas. You just need to remember these formulas because they will be asked in the sums at the last. What is given? Beta 1 is equals to mu 3 square divided by mu 2 cube. If formula you have to remember this formula. Beta 2 is equals to mu 4 divided by mu 2 square, and gamma 1 is equals to under root b1, and gamma 2 is equals to beta 2 minus 3. Now what do you mean by beta? So beta tells us whether a distribution is skewed or whether it is symmetrical. Whether it is skewed or whether it is symmetrical. Now what do you mean by skewed or symmetrical? I'll tell you what that tells. And beta 2 tells the difference between symmetrical curve and a normal curve. This tells whether it is symmetry or asymmetry. This tells difference between symmetrical curve and a normal curve. Okay. So beta 1 is the measure of skewness based on moments, and beta 2 is the measure of kurtosis based on moments. So this is beta 1 is known as measure of skewness, beta 2 is measure of kurtosis based on moments. Remember, this is based on moments. Okay, remember these formulas. Next topic is skewness. What is the meaning of skewness? Lack of symmetry. What is it? Lack of symmetry, or in other words we can tell it is asymmetry. Asymmetry ಅಂದ್ರೆ symmetrical ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Now what do you mean by symmetrical ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ? ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬೆಂಚ್ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೇಮ್ ಬೆಂಚಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಲರ್ ಐತಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿ. ಅದು ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಬೆಂಚದ ಕಾಲು ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಬೆಂಚದ ಕಾಲು ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಬೆಂಚ್ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಮಾಡುವಾಗಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. While design, if it was not correct, then such benches are called as asymmetrical benches. Now if you see, all the benches are of same kind, same shape, same dimension, so such things are called as symmetrical. Exact same shape, same, such are called as symmetrical or symmetry. In the sense, ನಾನು example ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಈಗ frequency distribution ಒಳಗೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೇನೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ತಳಗನು ಹಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, median is always equidistant. Median is equidistant from lower and upper quadrants. That is Q3 minus Q2 is equals to Q2 minus Q1, where Q2 is what? Median. And it is always a bell-shaped curve. What it is? It is a bell-shaped curve. I will show you how it is. Now, what are the types? There are two types of skewness. One is positively skewed and another one is negatively skewed. So, next I will show you those diagrams there, or simple curves that will make you understand how it is. And they are measured by mean, median and mode. See, mean, median and mode. Sorry, mean, median and mode. Mean, median and mode. Mean, median and mode. Okay. Now, if you see, as I said in that previous point, bell-shaped curve. Now see here. This is bell-shaped curve. So I have written here no skewness or symmetry means mean, median, mode are equal. I said they are the first only. X, Z and M are equal. See the X, M, Z are equal. Such bell-shaped curve are called as symmetrical distribution. Now, if you leave this symmetrical distribution or no skewness, there are two types. One is positive and one is negative. That is, one is positive and another one is negative. When it is positive, when mode, median and mean. Sorry for the disturbance. I have a phone there. Okay. No problem. Let's continue. Sorry for the inconvenience. The parent had come. I have to go. So, where was I? As I said, Z, M and X bar. If this condition occurs, then it is positively skewed. And X, M and Z. If this condition occurs, then it is negatively skewed. If this condition occurs, then this is called as no skewness, or is called as a symmetry. Symmetry means there will not be anything asymmetric. Values ಏನಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. Now, how to measure this measure of skewness? So there are two different scientists gave two methods. There is one more measure of skewness based on moments. Measure of skewness based on moments. This is measure of skewness based on moments. Next two formulas are known as Karl-Pearson's coefficient of skewness and Bowley's coefficient of skewness. So there are two formulas to calculate skewness. One is Karl-Pearson's coefficient of skewness and one more is Bowley's coefficient of skewness, and third is measure of skewness based on moments. Measure of skewness based on moments. So I will once again rub this and I will write all the two formulas. Third formula is here. Again I am not going to write it. I have already explained this. So there are two formulas, and with those two formulas, the topic of skewness means theory of skewness ends. Next, what we'll go for kurtosis. There, this itself, what you have written here, this is kurtosis, this is skewness. Depending on this, if the curve is bell-shaped, higher bell-shaped, lower bell-shaped, little flattened, those shapes have some meaning, and that those shapes I will just tell it to you. You have to remember those three shapes. For those shapes, value will be decided by this B2. If the end ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು final answer ಬರೀತಿರಲ್ಲ, B2 is equals to ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So when the instant comes, when the time comes, I'll explain that also. Now I'll stop. I mean to say, I'll pause the video for a while, and I'll be back with the next topic. So these are the formulas, whatever I have written here. So Karl-Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So if mean, mode is given, means we can calculate standard deviation. When these three are given, this is the formula to calculate. If mode is ill-defined or we cannot find out mode, then we can calculate it by median also. So 3 into x bar minus m divided by standard deviation. So these both formulas are for Karl-Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Now Bowley's coefficient of skewness is based on quartiles. So Q3 plus Q1 minus 2Q2 divided by Q3 minus Q1. This is based on quartiles. This is based on mean, median and mode and standard deviation. So based on moments, I have already written beta 1 is equals to mu3 square divided by mu2 cube. Mu3 means third central moment, mu2 means second central moment, and gamma 1 is equals to under root of beta 1. So these are the formulas on measure of skewness or measure based on moments or the given two different definitions or formulas given by two scientists or statisticians. The next topic is kurtosis and last topic of this chapter. What do you mean by kurtosis? This peakedness is known as kurtosis. Measure of or the study of peakness of a frequency is known as kurtosis. What do you mean by this? If you consider this 3, this is normal curve, means here beta 2 is equals to 3. What is, how do we find out beta 2? Beta 2 is equals to mu 4 divided by mu 2 square. What is mu 4? Mu 4 is fourth central moment, mu 2 is second central moment. Now we keep this as standard. More than this, it is called as lepto. Less than this, it is called as platic. Platykurtic, mesokurtic, leptokurtic. Because of all these, how frequencies are divided, you will come to know by these curves. We, as I said, we will not go in depth for this. We'll just, this is for your knowledge purpose. What is the condition for this is beta 2 is greater than 3, gamma 2 will be equals to 0. Mesokurtic, beta 2 will be equals to 3, gamma 2 will be greater than 0. And for platykurtic, beta 2 will be less than 3, but gamma 2 will also be less than 0. So these are the conditions. If I have done any mistake, you can verify me or correct me in the group. I'll send this all this theory as well as problems and with assignment. I'll PDF you today if possible today or if possible tomorrow. So this ends the theory topic of these lessons. Now what we have to do, again same problems. See, again we have to do quartiles, again we have to find out mean, median and mode. So I will not waste more amount of time on this. If possible, I will give you one sum on each formula. That's all. That much as well. Rest will be your homework because this is again a repetition of all these things. What you have to do now, see, here you have to find out mean, you have to find out standard deviation, you have to find out z. You have already done this. You have already done how to calculate mean, you have already calculated how to find out mode and how to find out standard deviation. Now this is just a new formula to add all these three here. And you have already done with quartiles also. This is something new. That's all, and that is a little bit something new. These three things have already done. I'll just show one example on how to do on one sum. Rest all will be your assignments and as well as homework. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me. And as much as possible, if you are willing to, please come to college and verify your doubts. It is difficult for us to explain your doubts on WhatsApp. You have done mistakes, I cannot explain it to you using text or messages. I have to make you understand. If you are here, it will be easy. Okay, so as much as possible, please come to college and clarify your doubts. It's a request from us. Don't come in a group, 1, 2, 3, maximum you can come and you can clear your doubts. So I'll stop here my today's class. Next class, we will be dealing with all these sums with the formulas. Okay, thank you.